Hi everyone, how's it going? My name is Tyler and you're watching the Wagner Show. I appreciate you for watching and let's get into it. So this was the Raw after WrestleMania and it started off strong. It started off with Obafemi coming out, basically being like, "I'm your ruler," and then he just showing up, showing out that he is the dominant one. I am 100% certain that they are setting up for Oba versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. That's a strong pull. I think that's a strong move and the right move to do with Oba. He's just so over. Just push him. Just keep pushing him to the moon. After that, I went to a tag team match with Rhea and Io versus Asuka and Kairi Sane. It was an alright match. It was just a normal tag match. Nothing crazy happened. Io picked up the win over the Kabuki Warriors. Cut to backstage with Javon talking to Adam Pearce, and then comes in the debut of Ethan Page on Raw. Sets up for a match against Ethan Page versus Javon later in the night. Cut back into the ring, where it now is CM Punk and him basically just being like, "Yeah, I lost. It is what it is, and I'm just gonna be, I'm gonna be ready for the next time I'm offered a championship." Out comes Cody Rhodes, setting up for what probably will be down the road Cody versus CM Punk at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship. I could see that's also a very strong move, in my opinion. I think that's the right way to go too. It's those two matches, because SummerSlam is the same as WrestleMania, where they have night one and night two. If that's how they're gonna book it already, just go for it. Just send it. Book those two as the main events. Call it a day. You already have it set up. CM Punk, Cody. Cody looks like he got his ass beat bad because I think the punt kick actually did land more than it was supposed to, and I'm pretty sure he actually did get kicked in the fucking face, which was great to watch because it looks authentic for a reason, because it was. But yeah, and then it cuts to Javon Evans versus Ethan Page. It was an okay match. Interference by Rusev. Javon lost the match. And then puts him in the Rusev lock. I don't remember what his actual one is called. But he puts him in his signature submission move. And Penta comes out. Goes to jump off the rope. Ethan Page knocks him down. So they're either setting for a triple threat between... They're setting for a triple threat between Penta, Javon, and Rusev, or they're going to do a Fatal 4-Way maybe, where they have Ethan Page in there as well. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll see how that develops going forward in the next coming weeks. Then you got Liv Morgan. She made her celebration for the belt tour sort of thing coming out. Sol Ruka came out, congratulated her. Liv was like, fuck you, go, fuck off, go away. And then it turns into a match. Zarya interfered. Sol Ruka lost the match, which probably she could have won if that wasn't for it. I'd say maybe, because usually they like to book debut matches as winning. So yeah, a little weird for that, but it is what it is. It was an alright match. It was okay. Yeah, I mean, there was no highlighted matches up until this point so far throughout the night. Then, cut to the Brock Lesnar career breakdown, where they just gave like some of the highlights of his career and some of the things he's done. I don't know, man. Honestly, how I feel about this. I feel like it's a work. I still feel like it's a work. I feel like they're still gonna book him for SummerSlam versus Gunther. I feel like the favorite, that's what would be Paul Heyman's favor that Gunther uses, is to bring him out of retirement. I didn't get my chance with him. So I feel like that's what it's gonna be, and then Gunther is gonna get him at SummerSlam, and I could be completely wrong here, but if that really was the end of his career, I didn't see it coming that way. But I'm gonna stick with it and say that that's still gonna be booked somehow. They're gonna pay him a shit ton of money, because let's be realistic, that's what's gonna take. They're gonna pay him a shit ton of money, and then he's going to come out of retirement just to lose to Gunther and then retire fully in his hometown. So I think that works out for him. Then you got the Vision. Oh boy, the fucking Vision. I hate Logan Paul in theory so much. But then you got the Vision. They came out. The return of Braun Breaker. It was what it was. Seth hit him with a fucking chair to the back of the head, and unless he bladed, like cut the back of his head, it seemed like it could have been like a legit shot to like the back, kind of like, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell, but if it was legit, that was a fucking hell of a spot to nick him and then just start bleeding. Then the Street Profits, who have been gone for a while, I feel like I haven't seen them in months. They come out of nowhere to help Seth for some reason. I have no idea what that setup is because they've been gone for a while. And then it cuts down to just Seth versus Braun. Braun gets in his face, basically being like, "Oh, I'm gonna make you look like a disgrace. No one's gonna remember you. No one's gonna care about you." And then he just speared him twice at the end of it. So pretty good. And then after that, it was Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor. Oh wait, no, fuck. That was WrestleMania. What am I talking about? It was JD versus Finn Balor, and JD lost the match to Finn. It was a pretty good match. It was a good match. I don't know. None of these matches really stood out to me, but it was good. I would say to check that highlight out maybe out of all the matches. Dominic comes in after Finn Balor beats JD and starts pounding on him. Classic Dominic bullshit crap. Then you get backstage segment. You get LA Knight confronting Gunther backstage because Gunther seemed pretty happy with himself. LA Knight was like, "Yo, congratulations on your WrestleMania win, but I didn't need the extra support like you did to win, so makes you a bitch." Basically, is what he's saying. He's like, "Yeah, you're a fucking bitch." He didn't say that, but he meant it. So I think they're going to have a lead-up of rivalry between Gunther and LA Knight. If I had to take a guess just to kind of bridge the gap between now and SummerSlam, I think that's probably the smart move to do. Maybe. I don't know. They're just going to have LA Knight probably fucking just lose again. I mean, he won at WrestleMania, so that's good, but they're just going to have him lose against Gunther. He's not winning against Gunther with the way Gunther's being booked. So if they do have that rivalry, kind of easy to tell where that's going to go. And then the main event of the night was Roman Reigns coming out there, and the Bloodline is back, everyone. Just remember that, the Bloodline is back. At least that's what you think. Because they all do the acknowledge the tribal chief thing. And then Roman's like, "I missed you guys. I miss us being like this. I miss us being so like, we're like this. And I miss when we were like this. But now we're not like this, we're like this. But I want us to be like this again." And it's like, what the fuck? Okay, great. Fantastic. And then they went from, where the hell is the camera? They went from this to up all the way there. And it's just like, okay, dude. And so for Jacob Fatu, I guess he's on Raw now. He comes out and he's like, "I'm not going to acknowledge you, but I want that belt because I want my family to do better than your family. Fuck your family, even though we are family. Fuck you. My family's going to be better than your family, so fuck off. And I want that belt because it brings better life with it." And I think it's going to set up to where, if I had to take a guess, Fatu is not winning that belt at Backlash like he wants to do. And Roman's going to be like, "If you lose the belt, then you need to acknowledge me and be part of my bloodline." And Jacob's like, "Okay." And I mean, let's be realistic. That's what they're setting up to do. That's how they're going to book it. Jacob's going to lose at Backlash, and then he's going to join the whatever they're going to call this, Bloodline 3.0. But yeah, it was an alright overall Raw. Wasn't anything crazy, but it was fun moments to watch for some of them for sure. And yeah, that's my Raw review. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, peace. Oh, wait, shit. No. Like and subscribe if you enjoy. Thank you.